this is Toytony, and I'm standing here with Mike from Zoloworld at Powercon 2016.
How's it going, guys? This is really cool. This is from the Underworld. It's a 5 3/4-inch action figure fantasy series. By the way, I got a chance to see your video.
Thank you.
Yeah, I actually was sharing it on the Realm of the Underworld page. But just getting into this real quick, we've teamed up with a few different guys now that's doing the 5.5 stuff. So first off, a big announcement was we're doing the Warrior Beasts.
Oh, wow.
See, we have 2 figures. I'll actually start off with the here's the Rampagio Industries one that he's teamed up with us with. And here's the Boshank head on the bottom. It's the bad guy to the exciting world of Jaldoon, which you'll see down here is the Tyke actually brought in these slugs in here so you could show them off. And you can see the original prototype.
Awesome! I really like those slugs.
Yeah, they're cool, right? I think you got. I'm not sure. I mean, you guys might have.
Did you get a slug?
Yeah. But as far as the this one here, this was the original prototype that he did like years ago. Jesse from Doom Kicker Rampagio. So, and you can see the Boshank heads on them. So it's going to be the same head that you get basically in here, and it's going to be swappable for everything in the Zoloworld first.
We need to have Boshank for sure now that a lot of people already have Prince Algor. So
absolutely.
We got to have them both for sure.
You're seeing the actual colors, but this figure is also going to have a skull staff, which we didn't actually get into the mock-up of this. But he's going to have a skull staff. It's going to be black, okay, along with the what you're seeing here, along with that armor. So yes, the backer card here that you're seeing is a Warrior Beast. This is a Chris Facone to the backer card art. So I am, I was really thrilled.
Yeah, that's so vintage. It's just awesome. I love the way it looks. Very good. Yeah, that's so cool.
If you could remember back when these were out originally, there was a very dark scenery with fire in the background of the figure.
Yes.
So what Chris did is he's like, I got this crazy thing here. Let's do it. And you know Chris with the slime drones, what he did. We'll get to those very shortly. But we actually have it now as smoke because the fire went out and the dawn is coming, and you can actually see that on this card, and you can see the eye still in the trees there, which is phenomenal. Wow. He always surprises me with this stuff, though. You know,
very cool. Very complimentary to everything that has already come out from Zoloworld. I just love it.
Thank you. No, thank you. And here's the second figure. You guys have the exclusive on this because I think these are the only 2 that have actually did this with. So this is Headhunter, and he's the new, also another Warrior Beast. Now there's going to be 2 assortments of these in the pre-order that we're going to be working with, and we're looking at the 5 figures per assortment that we're looking at. So you're seeing the first 2 of them here. We'd like to reveal another one at ZoloCon, and if you're at New York Comic Con, we'll also reveal another one over there as well.
Are you going to do any, in some of your other cases, you chase figures and stuff, or will there be things stuck in there, special little color schemes or different capes? I loved a few years back you did that rare cape, that was made out of the actual fabric, that old fabric, the burlap or whatever. I don't know, the cape on the skeleton or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was that was a 100-year-old garb that was actually on the Arturus figure.
Yes, I know. I would have killed to get one of those. I opened up a bunch, but
never got one.
Never got one of those.
There's one over there.
Really?
Right in the front of the right here. I'll walk you over.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah, he had it up there originally, and I'm like, I don't know if he still has it, but I'm pretty sure that he probably should, because he put it way in the back.
That was a really cool thing, you know, 100-year-old garb. That was pretty neat.
Well, I contacted the factory, and it was actually really cool because they told me how much material they needed. Okay, so I looked around, and I wanted to do something that was very unique and never been done before, and every figure was supposed to have that. And I got the exact measurements, everything he asked for, and then when he got it, he says, "No, this is not enough."
Oh, no.
What are we measuring in that? You know what I mean? Because you don't get that. So
yeah. What are we doing this for?
So you've seen a bunch of the customs down here that Tyke has done also, and then obviously I think this one is Brent's. So he did the Big Bird, and then you have like a Cookie Monster by Joe Amato, which you can see down here as well. So they're like kind of new for today.
I love the Cookie Monster. I love the card art.
Big fan of Cookie Monster.
Yeah, I got to have a Cookie Monster in my hoard now.
And here is the Realm of the Underworld Powercon exclusive. Okay, there was 50 pieces made of this that you can see here, and yeah, these were flying actually today. Being the last day, it's really something.
Yeah, there's not very many of those left. Awesome piece. I love the way it looks.
Sticker and everything. Thank you. Glow in the dark eyes, comes with slime, just like everything in the slime drones that we have here. So that's cool there. And then here is the beast body, and this is just a prototype, like a real prototype here, because it's the pegs still need a little bit of work, so we're gonna work with that. You can see the new sculpt that's on there with the hands. He has like little circles on the hands and everything, and you can see actually the taper in here as well.
I love the detail. It's going to be exciting to get those out.
My mom actually did the sculpt of this originally, and it got sent to the factory, and then they went over and they 3D'd it, and they added some attributes. You know, I was asking them a bunch of things to add to it, and it turned out real good. And my mom also approved it, and she looked, wow, man, this is great.
Hey, that's good if you can get approval from mom.
Yeah. Well, that was the biggest thing. It's like, because she has an eye for all this stuff.
Yeah, the art part of it, the detail. I think that's what sets a lot of your exclusives apart from some of the other ones out there. Is the awesome detail.
Thank you. No, thank you. It's a lot of fun too, because the great thing is that I want every one of these figures. I've said it many times. I want every one of them. But the thing is, I hope that everybody else does too.
Yes, yes.
That's a good thing. And then we have the new Flexor.
Oh, that's exciting.
You can actually see this. You can
check that out.
Take a look at that.
Yeah, look at this. It's really unbelievable. I guess there's going to be some sort of a graphic on here. You're going to do like a decal or
that shield is completely wrong. I just have that on there.
Okay,
it's going to have
a sculpted.
Yeah, it's going to have a sculpted shield that's actually on there, and it's very reminiscent of the original. It's going to have crossbones. I don't have the armors here because they kept on losing them over there. So they have the real armor sitting over at the factory now, and it's going to be all ready to go. Oh yeah, you
incredible.
You can move it around all you want.
Wow. So there's wire, I guess, in there, like the original. Yeah. It's like the original Flexor type stuff. It's really cool.
You can actually see, like, you can actually flex it, so you can actually see the beef on that guy, you know what I mean? So
that's really cool.
Back, you know what I mean? So
I love the way they're very cool. They feel solid and quality, good quality. I love the way.
Thank you. I was talking to my buddy. He's a bodybuilder. His name is Chris Zimmerman. He has he does the Violate the Dress Code. It's like a clothing line, and he saw this and he was freaking out. He says, "Man, I want these figures." So he's a big Masters collector, so he just loves these. And the heads are going to be very reminiscent also.
The sky's the limit because you can do bad guys, good guys. They all have different kinds of heads and different paint schemes, and it's really cool.
This is going to feature every line. It's going to have Realm of the Underworld. It's going to have, we'd like to do a little Warrior Beast. We're going to do Legends of Darkness, which is our monsters line. So we're going to have a couple monsters in the series too with this.
So will they have, their bodies would be a little bit different? I mean,
well, the bodies are going to be, these bodies are going to be like, it's going to be just like the original stuff that you would see in the 80s where it has the same body style. However,
but it's covered with different armor.
Different armors, different paint schemes, different clothing, because we're going to use soft goods for these as well.
Oh, wow.
So it'll be pretty cool. And then here's There's another one here. I don't know if you guys ever got a chance, but Ben Spencer from Galaxor. This is the Cyborg Space Barbarian.
Oh, wow.
So you can see that guy. And this is one of the figures. This is a prototype figure because it's going to have different paint schemes onto it. And I'm just in talks with Ben right now, so we're kind of like, he's going to say where he wants to go with it, and so we're not 100% sure if we're going to be on a card or not with these.
Okay.
So, but yeah, they're phenomenal pieces, and I can't wait to have that head.
Oh yes,
it's going to be a real cool piece. And I know a lot of the fans also said it. They're like,
I want some of those for sure.
Yeah,
I can see you with like a big staff or something, like guarding the front of your playset.
A real huge shout out here too. So Tyke did, as you can see, the customs that you're looking at here. But this was, I don't know if you guys are following him, Hammer of the Gods, Walter Harris. He did these finger puppets, and he made these customs with these finger puppets, and I was just shocked because there's the Realm of the Underworld bodies, as you can see.
That's what that looks like. I was wondering.
And it's a finger puppet.
I know what that is, but it's a finger puppet.
Yeah, he was at Zolocon, and he brought out all his characters, and this was one of them that was really cool. And Tyke was like, he loved it so much he made the figure because it was so cool. But it's a real quick shout out to Walter at Hammer of the Gods. So that's really cool there.
That's awesome, Walter. We love it. It's very cool.
And again, just seeing these here with the slugs and the other pieces and the collaborations coming into it, it's an exciting time to be part of Realm of the Underworld. And just a solo version.
I know. Look at some of these variations. I love this one here. This one's very reminiscent of the old Spectratron type. I love the way this looks.
Tyke's very good with the customs also.
Wow. This is the Egyptian. Samurai. With the samurai helmet. It looks awesome.
Yeah, he's using the Realm of the Underworld weapons from Crystal Crisis.
Crystal Crisis.
So he has the shield and the axe. So that was really cool there. This is a magnet figure, so now she has the magnets in it.
Oh, really? Yep. Cool. The limbs come off. I love those magnet figures. Okay, so I guess over here, did you want to say?
Sure. This is some of our test shots. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm stuck in this. But here's some of our test shots here. Actually knocking into another figure. So
look at some of the cool test shots. That's awesome.
Here's a Wave 3. There's the Wave 3 card also, before I get started on those.
Oh, yeah.
Neil Adams did the card here. So the person that changed Batman and the Green Arrow. Superman has the curl. He actually made the curl for Superman.
He's one of my comic book heroes for sure.
The card's going to change a little bit. Like this has moved out of here. Chris and I have been collaborating a little bit with it. Scott West did the colors, so it's really just an awesome color scheme. Scott is also doing the card to the Flexors, so you're going to get to see that as well in there. So absolutely phenomenal. And then here is one of the figures. Unfortunately, I don't have his bow, but this is Ulysses. He was trying to have him with glow-in-the-dark eyes. But we're going to make a few versions of this because when he comes out with the horse and rider pack, he's going to actually come with white pelts instead of the black. So he's the of course he's the mystical bow hunter that his arrows are guided by divinity. So he can strike a bow and the gods will actually turn it to hit its target. So it's everything that you get. So it's a lot of stories on this. If you look online, it's Underworld. If you go to the Realm of the Underworld Facebook page, you'll see the story.
That's what I like what you were saying. I don't know. I mean, if people realize you said there's going to be sets that have actual rides. They're going to have horse and rider sets. Those are going to be really neat.
In the back here, you can see it right here. But this is the Wraithbringer and Grim the Executioner, and then we're going to have the Wraith and the Wraithbringer also, which is a glow-in-the-dark smoke skeleton. That's going to be part of that as well. So you're going to have those, and then we have the Good Riders also. There's going to be like good characters.
Are those going to come in window boxes?
Yes.
That's going to be
awesome. Scott's doing the artwork for those.
It's going to be awesome artwork. Plus, you're going to have a window box so that you can see the toy inside. That's going to be really cool. Mike, this is awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for spending a little bit of time with us.
Sure. Thank you, guys.
Awesome, man.
I appreciate
it. Really cool. And I just love the way Zoloworld continues to grow and expand and come out with lots of cool things for every one of us that love this type of stuff. So, thank you.
Thank you very much.